Hey everybody, I'm Maurice, and today we're going to be talking about something that you may have heard about but don't really know the full context of. It's about this whole alpha male thing, and this video I'm going to tell you what type of men I think most self-proclaimed alpha men are. So let's go. Now, this is a socio-sexual hierarchy that was created by Jeffrey Miller, and it really deals with a lot of the behaviors that certain men possess. They broke it down into 6 particular groups. I've read 7 on some, but we'll try to go through most of them in this video today. So to get started, we'll start with the bottom of it. That's the omega. Now, the omega, in the simple term, are the outcasts. You know, they're socially, don't understand social cues. They are a little bit weird. They have very low confidence. And so what ends up happening is that they are kind of like pushed out of society. He's ignored pretty much. Now, one step above that is the gamma. And I believe the gamma is what most self-proclaimed alpha men are. They're resentful. They're arrogant. They feel like they're smarter and better than everybody else, but don't have the achievements and accomplishments to back those claims up. They blame other people for their failures, and they become very, very angry when they are challenged for their flaws. And this leads to them yelling and trying to stake their dominance by invoking a fear or intimidation factors because they don't have anything else to back up themselves with. And I think this is where most self-proclaimed alpha men fall in. So we get to the deltas. And the deltas are your average guys, and these are just regular guys. They don't have like they're not the most ambitious guys, and they're not the most confident guys, but they're generally liked, they're generally respected. They want a simple, peaceful life. And I mean, is there anything really wrong with that? They are often needed in order for alpha men to achieve the goals that they want to get done. Now, after that, we have the beta men. And beta men have been talked about so bad between all these podcasts. Me feel weak, friend zoned, and all those things. And don't get me wrong, they're not like the overly top confidence guys. But what they are that they are very loyal. They are very resourceful. They are good friends and good workers, and they love to help people out. They are someone that everyone likes but doesn't always notice. Now, there is a guy who's on par with the alpha male, and that's a sigma male. But the difference between a sigma and an alpha male is that a sigma male does not march to the band of the normal world. Qualities. They are not easy to understand, but they are known that they are smart, they are intelligent, they are leaders, and they kind of lead from outside. They don't have to have the attention on them. Where an alpha male needs to have the attention and is trying to dominate and take over. A sigma male is kind of like, this is what it is. They're independent. He doesn't care about social hierarchy. He doesn't care about the rule that you make. He is going to do his own thing. And then we all know what the alpha male is: confident, powerful, take charge, all those things that we've come to know. Now, as I said earlier, I think most men who say that they're alpha are gammas. Those who proclaim themselves to be alpha men are normally gammas, and they're resentful, and they feel upset that they don't get the credit they think they should get. They think that they're the smartest in the room, but they're not. They haven't put the work in. And so a lot of times what happens is that you find them just getting angry and yelling. And then they say that, wow, I'm not getting respect I deserve because I should have that position of the alpha male. But the alpha male gets things done. As I stated at the beginning of this whole thing, if you're not into one of these categories, or maybe you have a blend of different categories, I know I do, then this just helps you understand a little bit about the different qualities you possess. Once again, nobody fits and checks off every box perfectly. What we do know is that these kind of people do exist. So those are the types that we've been given, and I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of this. I do believe that they have some credibility on how people act, but overall, this is a system, and we know that not everybody's going to fit into every single checkbox that we got here. However, we do know that some people do fit into these categories, and we understand that this just gives us an insight into some of our personality traits. Look, not all males are alphas. Some are sigmas. We've seen some beta males who run companies. For example, we know that not all these are alpha male. We know some are sigmas. We know some are betas. We even know that some gammas get into that position by manipulations and lying. And so now they may not be able to keep that job because they get caught in their lives or not having the ability to do their job, but they do get into a position of power based off that. We know not all falls are beta men. We know that sigmas must follow sometime. Alphas have to follow the higher order sometime. And so, you don't fit into all these boxes all the time. But regardless of where you sit in this whole thing, you need to understand one thing. You're wonderful. You're incredible. You're amazing. You're perfect the way that God made you. And you should not be made fun of or put down because you don't fit into any one of these boxes, or because you're an outcast. You're unique in your own way. But you tell me what you think below. Which one are you? And if I get this video to 50 likes, I'll reveal which one they said that I am based off the test that's in the description below. All right. Thank you for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and peace.